Okay, for those of you, at least my age, I'm 23, for those of you who went to school in the early 90s, even late 90s in some districts, would have seen plenty of these. This is the Volkswagen Beetle of computers. The most well-known Macintosh ever made was this particular form, or this style, which ranged from the original Macintosh 128 to the 120, the second version of the 128, to the 512, to the Plus, to the SE, the SE30, the Classic eventually, and the Classic II, which was the last machine to share this particular form. That is a 9-inch black and white screen, all-in-one design, integrated floppy drive, and convenient carryable package. This particular machine, I really don't know where it came from. I remember acquiring it at some point. I don't remember where, but I've had 3 of these so far. This particular one, the hard drive failed after sitting for about 2 years unused. So I found a replacement, got it running again, reinstalled the OS. It's now running 7.01 actually, yeah. OS 7.01 with the update. And this is not the original keyboard and mouse, but this is exactly what it would have come with new, as it was released around the same time as the LC2, or the LC. Okay, this is a running machine, so I will show you how it runs. This particular version, I believe, is a 16 megahertz Motorola processor. The original Classic had a 6800, which was, I believe, 8 megahertz. I used to know all this stuff until I stopped doing computer work on the old machines. Has 10 megabytes of memory, which is maxed out and you can't possibly fit any more. And this particular one has a 40 meg hard drive. It originally had an 80, but since the Classic II came with either a 40 or an 80, I left the 40 in there. If I ever find an 80 meg drive, I will put one in. As far as software installations, I have my typical laundry list of games. I've got quite a few games on here, including one that I used to play in middle school all the time. Let me turn the slide off to get a better screenshot. I actually managed to get a copy of all the games that we used to use in the computer labs in middle school, and I labeled it AMS games. During certain slow periods in class, like towards the end of the year, we were allowed to play. She had 5 games that she gave us in our lab, and we'd throw them on the machine and play them. And this was back when At Ease was installed on all these machines. My favorite game was Brickles Plus. Some of you may have seen this one. This was a very popular game. It was a shareware game. Remember shareware? Let me change the visual properties here. Okay. Oh, I gotta have the huge ball and the huge paddle because I suck. Alright, here we go. Notice the high quality sound. God, I suck. Aw, man. I quit. The hell with this. File and quit. There we go. My second favorite game was Motorbike. This game was kind of corny, and once you figured out how the game actually worked, it was impossible to lose. Very simple. You simply move the mouse up and down to control the throttle, and you just have to know when to kick the throttle up and when to kick it down. You can barely see that. Here we go. See, I screwed up. I'm going to crash. No, I did it. I jumped. I jumped the ball. Now I got to get really fast. I got to go up to my maximum speed to jump this ramp. Now, when you jump the ramp, you have to land on the landing ramp, otherwise you'll crash. If you overshoot the ramp, you'll die. So, oh, one more thing. To shift gears, you simply press the mouse button. And unfortunately, once you hit gear 5, you can't go down. You can shift up, but you can't shift back down again. That was one of the challenges. See, I jumped it. Oh, I'm gonna show you what happens when you overshoot the ramp. See, look at that. Well, that's it for now. I'm gonna shut it down. Look at how fast this machine is. Hope you enjoyed it.